All right, good morning. It's Thursday, April 9th. You know, I think on Monday's video I told you you're going to submit all of these on Friday. I was wrong. I was so wrong. You're going to submit it today because there's no school tomorrow. It's Good Friday. So Good Friday is the day that Christians use to remember the death of Jesus on the cross. They call it Good Friday because, you know, his death is good for us. His death means that we can ask for forgiveness of our sins. He defeated death that day, and it's a day of what could have been mourning is actually a day of celebration. So we have no school tomorrow. So turn in the grammar sheet today. Remember to do it all on one sheet and title it Grammar Week of April 6th. We're going to press pause here and get going on this. All right, we're done with the pause. The pause is over. You know what? I'm going to digress here for a second. I am hungry. I have not eaten breakfast yet. I'm filming this in the morning. You guys make sure you eat a good breakfast, because if you don't, you're not going to learn as well. I'm not learning anything right now, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't have breakfast. All right. Which word would come last in alphabetical order? Wrist, woman, written, wrong, worst. Well, I'm going to get woman out of the way right away because all these other words are W-R and W-O. O comes after R. So now I have to look at the third letter in each one. There's an I, there's an I, there's an O. Well, you know what? I can get rid of that one too. So O comes after I, so this is the wrong answer. There's a little goofy thing there. Wrong is the right answer. Sometimes you can be right when you're wrong. All right. Give the plural of each noun. Now, this was a tricky one because you might think, Mr. Lasevich, if we're writing the plural of a word that ends in F, we have to drop it and add VES. Except English is goofy. And the word roof, the plural is roofs. You don't change the F to a V. You just don't. But look at here. Calf. Calf you do. You would have to say calves. You change the F to a V. Most F words that end in F and you make them plural do get the V. All right. Oh, we're down to the last 3 grammar questions of the week. This is exciting stuff. Correct these sentences. I'm going to the beach next week, announced Tanya. Well, since she's announced it, this is a quotation. So we have to start the sentence with quotations. Capitalize the first word in the sentence. I'm is a contraction, so it's I am. We get rid of the A because, you know, writing a 2-letter word is just so much work. I'm going to the beach. Whoops, beach. Next. This week. Man, I'm a horrible typer. Next week. Well, this week is if you have no strength. That's not what we want. We want W-E-E-K. Comma. Quotation marks. Announced. Tanya. We got to capitalize Tanya. So here, there's no question mark. There's no exclamation mark. So we do put the comma in there to offset the sentence. And we have to end the sentence with a period. You got that, Jerome and Steve and Aiden? You guys don't like periods at the end of your sentences, but you need them. Next word. Wasn't that the correct answer to Harold's question? So what do you think here? Do you think this is someone speaking? Well, I think we're just going to treat this as a normal declarative sentence with no quotation marks. Wasn't. This is a contraction of was and not. So wasn't gets the apostrophe between the N and the T. Wasn't that the... We'll get rid of this. This is dumb. Emails popping up. The correct answer to... So Harold is someone's name, so you have to capitalize it. Harold's. And since it's his question, it's to show ownership, you have to put the apostrophe S. Question. And I believe you would have to put a question mark at the end of the sentence because they're asking a question. But since someone's not saying spoke or said or announced, we don't have to put quotation or use quotation marks. Give the complete predicate of this sentence. The outcome of the game depends on us. Well, the subject is game. Well, technically the outcome, but it's game. The outcome of the game. So the last part of the complete predicate would be the verb, and everything else would be depends on us. Super. We're done for the week. Make sure you submit this to Class Dojo. If you don't, you will get a 0. A 0. A 0. All right, guys. Enjoy your long weekend. We'll see you on Monday.